Well, hello there, guys. How you doing? It's a rainy afternoon. Went and did a little work with our construction company, Cornerstone Contractors of the Carolinas, and of course, had the luxury of having the weather channel on my phone, so I could able to track, the weather coming. So it said about 2 o'clock I'd have rain, so I went this morning and put some metal on. Our project is a 12 by 40 deck. But anyway, my name's Robert Evans Jr. I'm the Taken Sober Guy on YouTube channel. And I'm just a grateful, humble servant of God, giving a message of hope out of my mess of despair that I created for 35 plus years. And one day at a time it gets better. September 22nd, 2017, I made a conscious choice to stop the insanity of drinking and drugging that had been recklessly controlling my life for 35 years. Now, since then, one day at a time, it gets better. Just celebrated on the 22nd of this month, 5 years, 4 months. And it just gets sweeter and sweeter every day. And I give God all the credit. I always say He is greater than I, and He is greater than I. Because without Him, I can't do anything at all. I tried many times and failed many times. So anyway, I give God all the credit for one thing, having coffee to drink, and not the old little packs of coffee or whatever you would get if you're locked up, which I've experienced that, unfortunately. But anyway, it's not about where you've been. It's not about what you've done, but it's about a choice that you made to do something different. If you're struggling through anything, you've tried to quit drinking, you've tried to quit drugging, whatever it is that's, a life-altering situation for you, give it to God, let go and let God have it, and then trust by faith that He will. And it's not going to be easy, but I tell you what, it's going to be worth it. Even today, 5 years, 4 months plus, I struggle daily with different things, but I choose, that's the operative word, I choose not to have a bad day any day of the week since 5 years and 4 months. And the way I do that is, we all go through trials, tribulations, minor setbacks financially, whatever, something didn't go right during the day, a customer blowed up at you, or, your bank account's looking mighty bleak, or whatever. It's just a temporary situation, and we don't need to let it ruin our day. You acknowledge it, you look at it, do what you can about it, and let go and let God have it. Say, Lord, I need your help. You know what my needs are, and do all you can and leave the results up to God. And I promise you, if you do that, then things will start getting better for you. It's a refreshing feeling when you can say by faith, F-A-I-T-H, by faith, that with God all things are possible. Because I shouldn't even be here at this location. I took a leap of faith back July of August of last year, and one day at a time since then, every month, God allows things to happen. And I give Him all the credit for allowing us to be here. This past Saturday, we had a small grand opening, I guess you would say, like a soft grand opening. We'll have a limited schedule as far as our openings. If you would like to tour the facility, if you'd like to know a little bit more about what we're planning on doing here with God's help, call me. Phone number is 252-361-8090, and we'll set up an appointment for you to come and tour the facility, tour what we're planning on doing, with transitional homes while giving hope to the hopeless. But anyway, long story short, I hope that each one of you out there, if you're struggling through anything, give it to God. And I want to share a message of hope, okay, real quick. I just got this at the library, or not library, but Second Chance's thrift store, Second Blessings. But anyway, it says January 25th, believing and blessed. You are blessed because you believe that the Lord would do what He said, Luke 1:45. The Emperor Constantine chose as a tutor for his son a learned man named Lactantius. Lactantius said this about the idea that the earth is not flat. If there is anyone so senseless as to believe that there are men whose footsteps are higher than their heads, or that the things which with us are in a recumbent position, with them hang in an inverted direction, that the crops and trees grow downwards, that the rains and snow and hail fall upwards to the earth? And does anyone wonder that hanging gardens are mentioned among the 7 wonders of the world? When philosophers make hanging fields and seas and cities and mountains, the origin of this era must also be set forth by us. Clearly, geography was Lactantius' weakest subject. That the earth was flat was an article of faith in those days, and it was a long time before some intrepid men believed otherwise. Those who did believe set sail, and they discovered the bounty of an undiscovered world. They believed and were blessed. Zechariah had difficulty believing his aged wife would conceive, and he was stuck with silence until the promised child was born. But when Mary was told that she, even though a virgin, would bear a son, her response was, "I am the Lord's servant, and I am willing to accept whatever he wants." That is my words today. I am the Lord's servant, and I am here to do whatever he wants. Luke 1:38. Mary's faith was no doubt strengthened by the knowledge of Elizabeth's pregnancy, and she went to visit her friend. In some remarkable way, Elizabeth's baby in utero leaped for joy when he recognized the arrival of Mary and the significance of the baby she carried. Elizabeth said to Mary, "You are blessed because you believed that the Lord would do what he said." Mary, like the explorers of the New World, believed and was blessed. Of course, there is a major difference between believing a hunch and believing in God's word. And there is little similarity between believing a scientifically proven hypothesis and trusting a God-given promise. Yet, that is what God calls his people to do. To the extent that we believe God, we experience the blessings of his promises. And we do that by faith, as I said before. The belief of the global circumnavigators required purchasing ships, bidding them out, recruiting a crew, and setting sail in a westerly direction with a view to arriving in the east. It was nothing short of lunacy to many of their friends and foes, but they were right, and they were blessed. Many men who wish to know the blessings of God need to believe what they profess to believe, trim their sails, and set out on a voyage of discovery. Should they feel a failure of nerve, the young woman of Nazareth may offer a role model. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and it comes from Devotions for Men by Stuart Briscoe. And one more thing, inspirational thoughts. A friend is someone who understands your past, believes in your future, and accepts you today just the way you are. And you know what? God accepts you the way you are. He doesn't judge you on your past. Ask forgiveness. Look to him for help by faith with a fresh hope that he'll do it. And I promise you, your life will start getting better day by day. I trust that each and every one of you have a blessed afternoon. If you're can't work because of the rain, go home and enjoy your family. And just tell them you love them tonight. Tell them that you appreciate them tonight. And because tomorrow's not promised. But God knows it all. And I just want to give y'all a quick view of what the place looks like. And like I said, if you want to come tour it, just reach out to me. All right, when you walk in the door, that's Jonathan Square. You walk in the door, you'll see this here. Free encouragement cards, compliments of Cornerstone Restoration Ministries. You can take one of those. We ask that you sign in to the book just to let us know, who you are and email address, and I'll personally send you a thank you email and 25% discount on any service, whether it's Restoring Hope Designs or our construction company. We're looking for corporate donors. If you're a business owner and you would like to help us out, we are definitely looking for corporate donors to help that. And here is a little sample of what you would receive by helping us out. We desperately need your help. because we can't do it alone. I've been, with God's help, with our construction company doing it, but it's just becoming, very, very difficult to keep things going by ourselves. And it's going to take a community to do what God wants us to do. But anyway, then you look down and you go on down, and then that goes further into our ministry. This shows where Christ is the light to the darkness. You see the darkness up ahead, but Christ is the light to the darkness. And I got that from Second Blessings thrift store in Morehead City, and it was just sitting there waiting for me, I guess. But anyway, I always have a fresh hope that Christ is going to take care of any issues that I have. That's one of our Sober by Choice, Sober Made shirts. But anyway, you come in and you'll see some of our construction things. We have actually a prayer request list thing here. Just show you some of our previous projects that we've done with the construction before and after and stuff like that. Before and after. But anyway, it's all connected. In other words, everything that goes on here, goes right back to what the higher purpose is, and that is to help build transitional homes or get transitional homes in the area in about 10 or 12 other counties in North Carolina to start with. And then you come on down, come on here. Welcome to Restoring Hope Designs. This is a Sober Made recovery office. You can come in here and we can chat a little bit. And, if there's something on your mind that you just want to get off your chest, this is a judgment-free zone. Come and do it. This is going to be Trevor's Closet. It's dedicated to my nephew that passed on in 2017. We'll be taking donations, coats, clothes, non-perishable food items that we can give away to the community. This is going to be where the Restoring Hope Designs is. We're going to build a little area here to put different, things that we build or whatever. We'll be painting them and fixing them up and stuff like that. But anyway, this is some of the things that we want to build, in the Restoring Hope Designs. But you can look that up on Facebook as well, Restoring Hope Designs. And anyway, it's a God-given thing as well. And then you come into the living room here, and we'll normally have the TV on, and come in here and sit and be blessed, and tell what God's doing for you, or just have a cup of coffee and relax. And this is the counter that you would come to order something or whatever, a construction job or Restoring Hope Design piece. And this is our Sober Made recovery area here. This is where we're going to have small little meetings, prayer meetings, which I'm going to be starting on that. Men's prayer every Monday morning at 6:30 to 7:30. We need to take our community back, and it's going to take a lot of prayer to do that. And I'm just drawn to do that. And then you come on back this way, and then this right here, you see how that light come on? Just as your motion activated the light, your donation will help provide hope to those in darkness. Christ is the light through the darkness. And we want to start right here in Lenoir County and go throughout different counties in North Carolina as you see the yellow markers there. But anyway, I hope that everybody has a blessed day. And then this is CRM corporate offices. You go back here and project manager's office and different things. So we got a lot of positive things happening. We just need your help to continue on doing what we're doing. And but with God, I know all things are possible. And just come and check it out. So as I will say, always remember that He is greater than I or you. And with God, all things are possible. Y'all have a blessed day. Taken Sober Guy, signing out.